remember when I saw this on the Saturn too, and it was like, oh, 3D world. All we had was FMV up until this. This was like the real deal, you know, Saturn. Well, you had PS1 and N64 as well, but this was for Sega. 3D for Sega. It's like a really ugly lobster. Not sure what it was. They never really told us. Turn up that volume just a little bit. There you go. So the intro is pretty much the same so far. You know, I liked it. They kept it, you know, just like the original. So I'm not sure if they have a physical copy, by the way. This is a digital download as far as I know. They might be coming out with a physical copy, but I'm not sure, especially with the COVID-19, you know. So we'll see. But the digital copy is $24.99. So it's, I don't know. For me, that's a little high, especially for, you know, a remastered game, not an original. And I think a price point of about $10.99 to $14.99 would probably be better. But you know, there's definitely a following after this. After this game, Panzer Dragoon was very successful on the Saturn, so I think they're trying to capitalize on the fact that it's going to be a successful game. So we'll see. No more text. I'm streaming. So pretty cool. Intro is true to form. Not bad. It's funny, like, that's how long the intro is. The game turned dark. Like, I went to sleep. I was like, wake up. And the dragon's like, come on, man, let's do this. I remember this game. It's an awesome game. There we go. If the audio or video is not good, just let me know and I'll adjust it. But it looks good to me, so let's see. The visuals are really good. I like the remastered version. This is pretty cool. Because back in the day on the Saturn, this was completely pixelated, and which is cool. I mean, it's fine, but to see a HD version of it, it's not bad. I like it. So if you're just joining us, we're doing Panzer Dragoon, re-released for the Switch. Alright, so one of the things I did like, I'm going to show you, if you go into options on the input mapping, let me turn down the music. It does seem a little loud, I can't even hear myself. But there we go. Alright, so for the input settings, they did give you both a classic and a modern version. So the modern version allows you to use the R and L sticks, thumbsticks, kind of like a first-person shooter, like Call of Duty. I didn't like it. It wasn't really for me, but hey, to each his own. So I stick with the classic, which is pretty close to the Saturn. Of course, they let you do your invert Y-axis. If you're one of those helicopter pilots and you love to push up to go down, go for it. That's not me. It confuses me, it frustrates me. I've never liked it, but hey, to each his own again. And then of course you can change your crosshair sensitivity, so pretty cool. You can show the mapping if you're not quite sure, you know, what you have set up. So pretty cool. They're using the R and L to change your cameras, because as you remember, in the game you could actually look, you know, to your left, to your right, and behind you. I'll show you this in the game, but it's kind of slow. It's not as smooth as I remember it, because on the Saturn, when you moved to look right or left, it was quick, it was smooth, it was nice. So, I'm gonna give that a, I give that a B minus, C plus. They could have executed the transition from one angle to the next a little better. So. We'll do a new game. We'll go on normal. So, but yeah, so the price point, $24.99. I don't know. And then the controls, that one little hiccup. But other than that, not bad. So turn this up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we're going to skip that because we already saw that. Alright, so episode 1. One of the things I did like about the Saturn, though, is when you got to play a shooter on rails. I mean, that was like an arcade game. You got to bring it home. So, having the ability to have games like this in the home was awesome. You know, we had Daytona USA, Virtual Fighting, what else? Marvel vs. Capcom. Street Fighter Alpha, you know, we were able to bring them home, and Panzer Dragoon felt like one of those titles. So the remastered version is beautiful. Alright. Get out of here. So, I've always been a shooter fan, but shooter on rails were not my, you know, top pick, but, you know, they're still a lot of fun. So like before, you have your radar in the top left. You know, you gotta get out of here. Shoot that. They shoot spiked hush puppies at you. So anyway, if you hold down the B button, and put them in the crosshair, you'll see a blue circle. Just release it. And it'll go find the target. Boom. And knock them out. And on your radar on the top right, if you see something, you can turn that way. I'll do that in just a second so I can show you how I was not impressed with, okay, so there's a guy coming up here real quick, so, alright, so look, if I look left and look right, see, to me, that took too long. It just doesn't feel natural. It's not as smooth as the original Saturn. At least to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But to me, no. If I look right and then look left, it was fast. It was like pop, 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 pop. But now, I don't know. It just seems like there's a slight delay, and sometimes I have a little trouble, keeping up with somebody if they're on my right or my left. There's a guy in their left right now. Hey, get out of here. See, and then going all the way to my right, and then he's just outside of my vision, so I don't know. To me, it just seems like it's not as fast, A lot of people struggle with shooters on rails just because sometimes, especially third-person shooter on rails, where you can't quite see what you're aiming at because your character's in the way. You just gotta get used to it, I guess. There you go. If you don't kill those things beforehand, then they lay all these little stupid eggs. But overall, a very enjoyable game, very beautiful game. I love it. Dodge that. Go up a little high. Lock on. Boom. Get out of there. So a lot of people don't really enjoy shooter on rails as well because they feel like they're a little easy. Since the pace and everything is guided, and all you gotta do is just kind of aim at whatever moves. Maybe. But I like shooter on rails. It's a genre that's kind of forgotten. Time Crisis and some of the stand-up shooters where you had guns, kind of took it to another level. So you get a lot of background falling here, and it looks pretty nice. It's not gonna hurt you. You don't have to dodge or do anything. So that was the thing, though. Back then, it was like, oh my gosh, full motion video. Of course, we didn't even know it was. We just thought the graphics were awesome. Welcome to Old School Gamers, whoever just joined. We're doing Panzer Dragoon for Nintendo Switch. Get out of here. I recommend for the bosses to always use get out of here. Always use missiles, just because sometimes where you're shooting, you may not actually be doing any damage. Thanks, Coach T. Yeah, it does look pretty good. How's the audio and video, by the way? I didn't get a chance to check with anybody, but I think it's pretty good. See what I mean? Like, I would have never guessed to shoot the stairs. Like, the stairs are where I was. Look at that, like right down there. So whenever you can, use missiles. At first I was shooting all these guys, and I was like, am I supposed to shoot these guys? Get out of here. So, just to let you know, video and sound is well balanced. Appreciate it, Coach. That actually helps a lot. Sometimes when people don't respond, I'm like, am I good? But yeah, the price point is $24.99, and I have to say I don't like that. That's a little high, especially for digital. I mean, if you're gonna give me a physical copy, come on, I can deal with that. But $24.99, and it's a remastered game. It's not even an original title, so I don't know. I hate these things. You can't missile the torpedoes, by the way. You have to hit it right on the red tip for it to blow up. There we go. Those things are a pain. But I think, $24.99 is a little high. I think $19.99, $14.99, something like that would have been better. I got I don't know, a loud beam, but I don't see anything. So somebody did something, and I don't see nothing on my alerts, so not sure what that was. if you did send like a super text or something, let me know. And my apologies, maybe I don't have it set up correctly, but I heard a loud bing, but I didn't see anything. So Panzer Dragoon is a pretty cool story. It's post-apocalyptic. Man, that is hard to say. And you know, struggle for power, humanity is at the brink of destruction, yada yada, you know, type of story. So these dragons are the key to this power, you know, to be able to control, you know, pretty much all of humanity. And so your goal is to bring your dragon to the top of the tower so that you can take control. So trying to beat up all these other dragons and butterflies and everything that is trying to kill you. So it's a pretty interesting game. So they do give you some statistics about how many you hit, how many you missed. It does give you, you know, like a little bit of a goal because you can earn some credits, which is kind of cool. You know, I like that. It's kind of like, you know, back in the day, it was the first trophy kind of system. So the other thing, if you're joining us a little bit late, that you get to see is that the controls, you can do modern or classic. So if you choose modern, the thumbsticks R and L become kind of like a Call of Duty, so you can shoot, you know, and move kind of, you know, that way, and your triggers ZR and ZL, I'm using the Pro Controller, become your triggers, which is kind of cool. It didn't quite feel right to me, so I went back to the classic, but to each his own. You guys can do what you want. It's just kind of a cool feature. I just thought it was nice and something that should be worth mentioning. So that was a nice little twist, you know, because this is a modern game on a modern system, or sorry, a retro game on a modern system. So it's kind of cool that they did that. I like that, you know, little touches just to make the game that much more playable. So also one thing I wanted to say is the episodes take a while to load. I don't think they optimized it very well. If you've ever played Breath of the Wild, that's a huge world, and you know, there's one load and that's it. But this one, it takes a while to load each level. So, all right, so we got the big guy. Got to keep an eye on your radar too. This one will kill you if you're not paying attention to your radar. So, like this. There we go. Oh, there's still another one up here. There we go. Dang it, still got me. Got him, got him, got him. There we go. These guys are quick, especially on hard. I tried it on hard and I quit. I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this on hard. It's not worth it. I was like, I want my money back. Yeah, definitely use missiles as much as you can in the game for just about everything. So, because they're hard to aim, hard to shoot. You know, check your radar. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Where'd he go? Back in the day, I mean, this game was phenomenal. Oh, they're in the back. I don't know if I got him on time. Okay, got you on time. Where is he? There's three in the front. But see what I mean? Like when I turn, it's a little slow. I'm not sure if that was just part of the design or not, but on the Saturn, you know, if you moved right or left, it moved right or left pretty fast. But now, I don't know. I'll show you again when I have to move right or left. There you go, missile. There we go, get him. Got him. Whew. Not bad, not bad. Then you got these, you know, Avatar wannabe butterflies. Got him. Not bad, okay. On a rhythm here. Yeah, if your timing is thrown off. Gosh, that section sucks. I hate that section. So on the worms, just try and focus on those. If you try and use missiles, you'll never get there in time, because by the time they lock on, and by the time you shoot, and by the time you get there, it doesn't make much hit. It doesn't make much impact. Watch, see, he's already underneath the ground, so it's like, yeah, whatever. Sometimes you can catch him if he's close, but it's just too hard. Blah, 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 blah. And there's two of them. You can kill both, so watch your radar and make sure that you're not paying attention to one while the other one is sneaking up on you. Yeah, shooting you with all that green junk. See if I can get a few missiles. Yeah, it's almost impossible. It's impossible. One little one, huh? Think I got them all. There we go. Alright, now I gotta fight the prototype dragon. This guy's a pain in the butt. Okay, he comes up from the rear on the first. Ow. Sheesh. Thought I moved, but apparently not. Lock on missiles. And he moves around a lot, so you gotta keep flipping. Get him. Ah, get him. There we go. I'm actually not sure what he's shooting right there. It looks like eggs. I'm just gonna go with it. Missiles. There we go. Last batch. Boom. Got him. Prototype dragon goes down. I like it. Yeah. Panzer Dragoon. So just got done with episode 2. Welcome to whoever just joined. I'm doing Panzer Dragoon for the Nintendo Switch. So, like I said, I like the classic setup. I know it lets you do the modern setup, but the modern setup to me is, it's like Call of Duty, which is cool, but I don't know. It just didn't feel good to me. I didn't like it. I couldn't do it, so I gave up. Went back to the classic, and I love it. So, let's see what else. Oh. Price point, for those of you who just joined up, the price of the game is $24.99. To me, that's a little high. They need to drop it. Just drop that to half. $12.99, $14.99, $19.99, maybe. But and the only gripe I really have about the game, it's beautiful. I love it, but the control part, and I'll get to it in a second. I'll show you. Control part, look, when I look left, see, it takes too long, and it's not as smooth as I remember. And I remember it being super smooth. I don't know, maybe I just got spoiled. There's something on my radar on the right side, but okay, good, it went away. So basically with Panzer Dragoon, if you've never played it, you hold down the B button, and whatever's in that furthest square, it'll lock on, let go, it missiles away. Oh, what's coming over here? Yeah, check your radar at all times, guys. There we go. These battleships pull out of nowhere. Shoot. Boom, boom, boom. Gotcha. There we go. Okay, lock. Lock on the last two. Good enough. There we go. That's alright. Alright, now we're gonna go into Prototype City, which is ridiculously hard. I always die in here, but... There we go. Got you. Got you. But it's a really cool genre. I mean, shooter on rails, you don't see hardly at all, so for it to get released on the Switch, I think it's great. It's not a type of game a lot of people get to play, so... You know, when I grew up in the arcades, it was Galaga and, you know, Afterburners. We didn't have shooter on rails. We didn't know what a rail was. Well, you know what a rail is, not a shooter on rail. Because no system could handle it. 32X, and some of those FMVs were the first shooter on rails, but this is the first one that actually had some cool graphics. And you could follow it and play it. Just lock on. Come on. There we go. I love the sound effects, though. The sound effects and the music, you know, sounds just as good as it did 25 years ago, honestly. I mean, I am 26, so... Yeah, right. I wish. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Yeah. Check your radar. The radar helps, I swear. If you're not looking at your radar, you're gonna die. You gotta look at that thing as much as you can. Alright, we're gonna go around in a circle, if I remember this guy. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, lock on. Yeah, there we go. I got like 6 of them with that one. There we go. Alright, nothing behind me. Looking good. Phew. Yeah, I'm wondering if I could run my Switch through some kind of scan line generator and enjoy this game with scan lines. I mean, it's HD, so it might look kind of funny, but I think it might actually look alright. These bomber guys actually take more than one missile. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. But the monsters, I mean, and the bosses, they're huge. I mean, for back in the day, this tore up. They're pretty cool. I mean, how big they are. It's not like... Remember when you used to play, like, Life Force and Gradius and, you know, Galaga, you know, like this little buzzing bee in front of you? These guys are huge. Take up, like, the whole screen. Speaking of which, this boss is huge. It doesn't even fit in the screen. This is the Imperial ship. Yeah, Imperial Assault ship. Yeah, the prototypes have one. It's a pain in the butt. Alright. Oh gosh. Wasn't even ready. Cheating booger. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, use missiles every chance you get because it's hard to hit anyway. So the other thing is these white leaves will pop up and smack you. See? Look at that. I even called it and he still slapped me with it. Hang on. I'm supposed to go down. Nope, supposed to go up. I'm trying to get a lock and I'm trying to move. I think that's one of the hardest things about the game is being able to do both. Oh, he's gonna come up. Oh. Okay, he's moving that way. There we go. There we go. Now I got to rhythm. Oh, come on. That's cheap. You gotta at least give me a warning. There we go. Got a hit. Okay, getting a few hits in there. Just don't want him to slap me again. Oh, come on. There's nowhere to go when you do that. It's so cheap. I think that's the point, though, is like to make you hurry up and kill the guy. Or like, you know what? I'm not gonna get anywhere to go. You gotta have to kill this guy. Oh, jeez. I ran right into that. There we go. Alright. This part's actually a little harder, but it depends. Yeah. Go ahead and turn left, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright, where you going, buddy? Where you going? So he jumps around, he shoots a lot of fireballs at you. Just gotta keep missiling and keep shooting the fireball. There. Shooting some fireballs. You can't lock onto the fireballs. You have to shoot them. Be aware of that. Depending on what mode you're in, it could be hard. I think I got it. Oh, there's one. There we go. Where'd you go? Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, I didn't turn in time. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. So if you guys have any questions about the game, let me know. I can give you the price. I can give you the, it's $24.99. I can also give you the input. It's definitely different with the input because since it's a retro game on a modern controller, you know, they do give the ability to do either one, which is pretty cool. You know, hats off to them. This is still licensed by Sega, and I'm dead. It's licensed by Sega, and it's a re-release. Yeah, I want to continue. So you earn credits by killing lots of enemies. So kill lots of enemies, or else you have no credits, and you have to start all the way over. So, oh, that sucked. Squeaky chair. I'm gonna fix that. The only other thing is the load times. Load times. Load times. If they change the load times, the price, and the controls, so then I'd be super happy. You fast. Not too far. See what I mean though? It's not. There we go. It's not as smooth as I remember. Ooh, got them all. Boom. Battleship down. Cool. The other thing too is if you honestly put some time into this game, you could probably beat it in an hour and a half. Maybe less. There we go. I was paying attention. Get out of here. Alright, lock on these guys because they move quick, so don't even waste time trying to. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. You're not going to kill that battleship. Just kill his fireballs. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Then you got all the little guys you got to lock on. Tink, tink, tink. Boom. And the next set. Tink. Where's your buddy? There he is. There's another one. I forgot about you. Alright, then take out the robots. Prototype City's not too hard. I mean, as long as you know where everything is. So, but yeah, absolutely beautiful game. Love it. Boom! Honestly, don't know what the limit is to like how many fireballs or missiles you can actually use when you're locking on. But if anybody does, let me know. As far as I know, it's whatever you want. Ah, they should not have gotten a hit. That was cheap. There we go. Yeah. Love the sound effects and the music too. It's awesome. And back in the day, we were like, oh, CD quality music. Now we're like, it's not exactly 160 kilobits per second bit rate, you know? Our standards are so much higher now. I was on Reddit the other day, and there was a guy in there, and it was like, I was born year 2000, but I want to go through every 80s game in the original RF and composite format so that I could see what all the hype was about. And apparently he did. He absolutely loved it. So one more. Come on. There we go. Alright. These are the bomber guys. They start dropping gasoline drums on you. Remember these. There we go. Get it. Got it. They bounce up, so be careful. Dang it. And if you blow them up too close, you can still get hurt. So. trying to dodge the cans underneath me too. There we go. Alright. Prototype robot time. Man, this guy's such a pain in the butt. So stupid wings. I wish I knew how to dodge them, but... Stupid assault ship. It's not an assault ship, it's a robot. Ship flies. This guy just jumps around. And he cheats. Lock on and get as many missile hits as you can before he raises those stupid things. Nah, I'm not even getting in. There we go. Come on, get in there. Nope. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, go back down. So the leaves, you have to... The leaves, I don't know, the arms, you have to go up and down to kind of dodge them while you're trying to aim. That's what makes this guy so hard. So... he's gonna... There we go. Okay. I was trying to get a shot in. It's cheap. Dang it. Not doing too good, guys. Not doing too good. Oh my gosh. That is cheap. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting a couple hits in there. Oh, that's so unfair. There's nowhere to go when he does that. Nowhere to go. Oh, there we go. Okay, now the jumping robot. As long as I can beat him, fine. But we'll see. Alright, big boy. Let's see what you got. There we go. So far, so good. The only thing that hurts is when they send stuff from the front while you're trying to shoot in the back. It's like, oh gosh. Like then, yeah, couldn't turn. See, on the Saturn, I could easily spin around fast enough to catch that, but not here. Dang it, still got one in. I don't think I'm gonna win it, guys. Just getting too many cheap shots. Finally got those missiles, eh? Come on, missiles. Get some damage. There we go. Ha ha ha. Just watch out for the red things on the radar. That's it. Just watch out for the red on the radar. Dang it. We gotta try again. We gotta try again. Yes. I still have 3 credits because I killed so many of those guys before. Maybe I should have put it on easy. It's been a while since I played this game. What can I say, guys? So the load times, the oddness of the controls, and the price. Other than that, it's beautiful. Music's beautiful. Game is beautiful. You know, and I love shooters, so can't go wrong, right? Where you at, buddy? This time I'm gonna be on the point. Alright, he's dead. What? I don't know what I just get hit by. Did you see that? I get hit by absolutely nothing. That was crazy. Boom. There we go. Alright, not bad. Could be doing a little better. Not bad. Boom. Oh. How does it look compared to the Saturn? I don't know. They're different times. You know, one was the 90s. You know, now it's 2020. So comparing them, it's remastered. It's supposed to be a little bit high def. Ooh, we got through that one all right. So it definitely has a different look, you know. But, oh, one got away. Not Nemo. But I like it. The HD look, you know, it's nice. I prefer the pixelated look, you know, because I am a retro guy, but it's not bad. It's like when I was doing that video, the Retro Tank versus the OSSC. You know, just, a lot of devices are coming out trying to get these HD games, or sorry, retro games to look modern, and you know, sometimes they don't need to. There we go. Looking good. Couple more guns, and then we're set. Okay. Man. But I'm getting tore up, guys. I can't get past this stupid stage. It's killing me. The difficulty, the game definitely has not changed. It's still a pain in the rear to beat. Always was. Tossing barrels like they're candy at Halloween. Did you see that? It's just like boom, 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 boom. There you go. There we go. Big boss time. Welcome to whoever just joined. Just doing a live stream of Panzer Dragoon. So I'm on episode 3, going against the boss. But yeah, this is $24.99. I don't know. Seems a little high to me. Dadgummit. He always gets me to that, even though I know that he's gonna do it. So retarded. Get in there. Nope. Gotta wait for all the form. Alright, get out of the way. Oh, he still got me. They don't give you hardly any room, do they? Alright, I'm gonna take my time. Alright, there we go. I think I found a spot I can go and he can't hit me. Alright, going back down, going back up. Did you see that? There was nowhere to go. He, like, you know, slapped the entire screen when he lifted it up. That's cheating. Wish I could cheat on this. Does anybody know of a Game Genie or some kind of hack I could put into this? See what I mean? He slaps the whole screen. There's nowhere to go. Goodness. Yeah, he slaps the whole screen. I don't think I have a choice. Alright, got him. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy. Finally. Alright, come on. Need a little luck. There we go. Not bad. Open up. I'll shoot you with your shield. Oh, brother. Those missiles come too fast. They appear on the radar about as fast as they get there. You know, what you can do. There we go. Get missiles away. Alright. Get the cannonballs. Land, booger. So I can shoot you again. Oh. There we go. A couple missile hits. There we go. Alright, watch for the red. Watching for red. Yep, there it is. Oh, I even pulled right. Come on. Oh my gosh. I can't. Dude, bro, I can't dodge these stupid missiles. There we go. Yeah, just take what you can get, though. Come on, you booger. Not even halfway through his life. Ah. Oh, I didn't see the missiles. I turned, but I didn't see them. I think this is my last continue. Now I got 2 credits, alright. Man. Any advice? This level's hard. It's not as hard as I remember. I think they made it a little harder. Shooter on rails, though. I mean, it's you just have to know where everything is, where everything comes up. You know, kind of like Mega Man, right? You play it over and over and over, and eventually you get the timing down. And you're just like, yeah, the stage is easy. All right, let's see what we can do. Hold still. There we go. Alright. Doing pretty good so far. Alright, no hits. I like that. Now we're talking. Dragon's wing is like blocking the thing. I can't even see him getting shot at. Where's the bullets? Alright, 1 hit. I'll take that. It's not bad. It's doable. It's acceptable, I guess. There we go. Okay, he usually shoots down and left. Yep, he did. So. Alright, Prototype City. Take out all the big robots. Boom, 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 boom. And you get all the little guys, get all the robots. Alright. Now these cannons. This part's hard. So if you can, the earlier you take them out, the better. Lock, lock, lock. Boom, boom, boom. I got him. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're on a roll. Of course, as I say that, I'll probably get shot. Now we're on a roll. Dead. It's always when you get cocky or confident, right? Especially retro games. They punish you. You're like, uh-huh. Try that again. Okay, oh, that guy got off a shot. Did you see that? He was like, There you go, the last 2. Now this one, remember, when it starts, he's gonna shoot at you. think I got them all but one. Yeah, there he is. Come on. There you go. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the radar is like the only way to do this map because they're beneath you, they're above you, you know. The only way to see it, check the radar, and well, he's got to be over here somewhere. But yeah, I love Panzer Dragoon. It's a fun game. And like I said, it's a genre that's been gone for a while, you know? Shooter on rails, you just don't see these games anymore. It's just very rare to see them. So I like that they brought it back. I like that, you know, the re-release of Sega, you know, Sonic Mania. Of course, you know, Panzer Dragoon. You know, that Sega's actually coming out as a software company now. And they're finally realizing they're not hardware. They should come back, though. I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? Sega to come back with a, you know, a Nintendo commercial. That would be cool. Tell me you wouldn't buy one, alright? Everyone would. Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean. Oh my gosh, I was in the far top right corner of the map, and he still hit me. Gotcha. So far, so good. Go down. They make it very hard to shoot, that's for sure. You can only shoot like once every fourth leaf or something. Man, look at that. I was pulled far right. And this guy is just a pain in the butt. Oh, come on. Like, where are you supposed to go, right? Come on. There we go. Get some missile shots in there now. Ah, he swiped it. You cheap booger. There we go. About, what, 2 more missiles? Got him. Alright. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Kicked this boy's butt. Got here with like more than half of my life. It should get me through all those stupid missiles. We'll see. But yeah, shooter on rails. Because it's also kind of cool because, I mean, if you think about it, even Star Fox was a shooter on rails. Right? I mean, wasn't it? I think so. You can move a ship. You're forced to move in a certain direction at a certain speed. You know? And it was a third-person view, so it's not a shooter on rails. Man, I missed every single one of those missiles. That was horrible. Can you edit that out of the video? Alright, we need to do some damage here. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's better. Need to do some damage. See, I can't tell if it hits him when he has those leaves up or not. Leaves, branches, whatever you want to call them. Alright, just gotta watch for the red in the front. Oh yeah, there we go. Got some good damage that time. I'm looking left, but I don't see anything. I was actually looking in the direction I was supposed to, and I still got hammered. I think they do that on purpose. You're just supposed to get hit. Alright, gotta light him up this time. Missiles are forming in the back. They kind of disappeared. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll actually beat him now. Alright, need some more damage. Not doing enough damage. Like Independence Day. We're just not doing enough damage, sir. Doesn't anybody have any more missiles? Did I get him right there? I don't know if I got him right there. Oh yeah, I did get him. Yeah, starting to lose all your shell. I guess you can't lock on the last bit, because you just kind of stood there like, yeah, whatever. Come on, lock on to something. Gotcha. Heh heh heh. Only took 3 of my credits. Booger. Oh, okay. We're doing good on time. Didn't think I'd be able to beat it. Now into the cave. Come on, give me another credit. I need credits. Yes! 2 more credits. 94%. Oh! That's awesome. Alright. So yeah, welcome to the channel, guys. It's always a lot of fun to do some Let's Play. I mean, we're quarantined, right? I don't know how it is over there, wherever you guys are at, but for me, $5,000. That's what you get hit with. 5,000. The police aren't playing around here. $5,000 cited. That's a lot of money. And that's if you're not going to the grocery store, too. If you're just going to the park or goofing off. Alright. Boom. Now the cave is actually one of my favorite levels because of the way it looks. It's a, you know, it's just a fun level. You know, the background doesn't look like background. It actually looks like you're part of the, you know, the screen. I love it. And it also has kind of a glowy effect. It's also the hardest. Man, these guys hit hard. And this shoot in one spot. Let them kind of run into it. Dang it. It's hard. I have it on normal, and it's hard. It's like House of the Dead when you're playing by yourself. You're like hoping someone else will join because you can't, you know, beat it. by yourself, or if you just have a pistol and you're like, can someone please give me an Uzi? It's kind of where I'm at when you're in the cave. This part will kind of mess with you because you're not quite sure if you're supposed to turn around or turn up. Best thing I can tell you is just look at your radar. And then look at the screen and see if you can find them. And this one I just lock on to them. It's so much easier. Don't try and shoot. I have to shoot them, I don't care, but I'm just saying that's how I do it. You can get them both locked, that's so much better. But shoot as fast as you can. A key. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, you gotta dodge the walls. I forgot about this. And it waits to the last second. So you have to hit one. Sucks. Alright. Alright, Guardian time. This guy sucks. He is super hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. Try and dodge his arms, because he will swipe at you. It's a pain in the butt. But... ah. Those things that he shoots at you, you have to shoot. You can't dodge. Okay? Dang it. That's right. Got a bunch of credits. Gotta kill the Guardian. And he ain't the Guardian of the Galaxy either. He just Guardian. But yeah, good game. I think it's just a bit high priced. That's about it. Yeah, so streaming on Panzer Dragoon for the Switch, exclusively on the Switch. I'm actually surprised they didn't bring this out for the PS4 or Steam or Xbox, but hey, whatever's. These guys are just a pain. There's really not much you can do about it. They're going to shoot you. There's, yeah. Not much you can do about it. They're fast. They can only die by getting locked on. And, well, not only die, but they're just too hard to shoot regularly. I'm gonna try that though. Let's see. It's not too bad actually. I think I might not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go regular. Maybe not. Kind of hard. Cheat builders. Ow. So I like to go from, right to left, left to right, whatever, and try and sweep so that they all get locked on. Like that. And then boom, 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 boom. Of course, after they shoot you 6 times.